to the miners and again on our team. She sent us a very thoughtful and supportive message of solidarity. I'm not going to read it out because some things can't be said very quickly, but we will put it on our website if you want to see that. Now, our penultimate speaker has taught our campaign a great deal. We're so grateful for her guidance. She has led the Shrewsbury 24 campaign with dignity and tenacity. She's a determined campaigner and a forensic researcher. I'm proud to have witnessed her challenging MPs in Westminster, and I think by now everybody who works at the National Archives probably knows her by sight and by name. We are very proud that our campaign is in the Labour Party manifesto this year. Eileen's commitment and work got Shrewsbury 24 campaign into the 2015 manifesto. Please welcome Eileen Turnbull, Shrewsbury 24 campaign.
Well, firstly, thank you very, very much for that wonderful introduction. I thought, is it me? You know, because the thing about it is, yes, I am the researcher, and I'm this. Can't you hear me? Like that? Is that? Can you hear me now? Yeah. Yeah? I hate this, you know. Give me a Tory to argue with any day of the week, you know. Put me in front of people like this, I don't like it at all, but here I go. Yeah, I've been the researcher and the secretary for 10 years for the Shrewsbury 24 campaign, and quite briefly, what this is about is 24 building worker pickets were picked up 5 months after the building dispute in 1972, and between them there were 243 charges laid against them. 3 trials at Shrewsbury meant that 6 of them were imprisoned. 1 of them was imprisoned for 3 years, and that was for conspiracy to intimidate, affray and unlawful assembly. The other 6 got similar sentences. We knew, and everybody else did at the time, that this was, if you like, it was a make-believe. I know it sounds trite, but it isn't. These were trumped-up charges, and the evidence that were laid against these pickets was just non-existent. And the reason I say non-existent is because I've been through every document, every trial transcript. I've spoken to people the length and breadth of this country. I've even got documents now which show how the police did it. So I'm not speaking something like off the top of my head here. I actually know what went on. Cutting a very, very long story short, our campaign has been going for 10 years. The cases with the Criminal Cases Review Commission, only the CCRC can refer the Pickett's case back to the Court of Appeal, where we are absolutely certain those charges and convictions will be quashed. However, we expect that decision within the next 2 weeks. They've said they're going to give us the decision in 2 weeks' time. We've got no illusions whatsoever that a government who put these people, our pickets away, are going to now vindicate them. We've got no illusions in that, and we have got strategies in place for whatever the decision brings us. But can I just say now, John McDonnell and Jeremy Corbyn are 2 people who I could never thank enough, because they've assisted us from day one. Not now, not when it's, you know, people come along and say, well, not now. It was 10 years ago. It was 10 years ago, and that should be acknowledged. Now he has pledged, the Labour Party have pledged in the manifesto, along with the wonderful, brave Orgeave campaign, the Hillsborough campaign, the Blacklist and Camelairds, that they will have public inquiries and they will also release our documents, because that's what I need, those documents to be released. And I've got no problem whatsoever in standing here telling you today they will be released. It's not if they, you know, if they come under Section 23 we can't do it. Those documents will be released. And the reason I say that is, in 2007 we asked Jack Straw if he would release the documents relating to the Shrewsbury trials, and we were turned down. And I've had to go with other people the length and breadth of this country to get the evidence, the fresh evidence which has been needed for the CCRC. If those archives would have been open then it would have been all over, all over. So what my word today is this: we've got to keep that pressure on. We've got to keep it on. We've got to get Jeremy in. We've got to get John McDonnell in. These are the people who'll do it. I've got every faith in them. And thank you very, very much for listening to me. Thank you.